This is kind of an interesting spot, and this is something you'll see a lot at full ring games, especially I think on Poker Stars. You tend to get a lot of short stacks. I guess there's really only one legitimate short stack at the table, but the more short stacks there are at the table, the more inclined I'm going to be to limp in if I'm playing from really position at all. Just because, even like if you raise to three big blinds and a guy shoves for 10 big blinds, you're going to be committed to calling him. And if he shoves for 20 even, with a hand like Jack 10 suited, you might be getting. I mean, you're going to have to fold, but you've put a decent amount of money into the pot, and then you're folding a kind of a close spot. It's really not a great spot. It's not a great spot to be in. So I don't like raising under the gun as much when there's a bunch of short stacks at the table. That's one thing. And the other one is that I think it's very, very likely here, given that there's two players who have posted their blinds. I think it's really, really likely that at least one of these guys is going to is going to call. Like people just kind of, for one thing, they feel obligated to defend their post, which I think is kind of dumb. But setting that aside, they're also getting a better price. So even if I were to raise to $80 here under the gun with 10 jack suited, there's still a very good chance that either Savage or Drunk is going to call the raise. And in fact, Drunk is a very loose and aggressive player, so it wouldn't be surprising at all if he were to call or to re-raise here. And also, people are kind of suspicious when there's all this dead money in the pot and you come in raising. A lot of times, people won't give you credit. They think you're just trying to steal that dead money. And Jack 10 suited is really not a hand that I want to get re-raised off of. I don't want people re-raising me light. I don't really want them calling me light pre-flop, obviously, either, because I'm going to be I'm going to have to play the hand out of position. So I think this is a nice time to just limp into the pot, given what's so likely to happen after. Now, see what happens here. This player, she's no good, raises me up. Um, and as I'm saying, I'm expecting people to be raising light. First off, I expect people to raise my limps light anyway, and and I've improved my relative position by a good bit because now I know there's only one person who's interested in this pot, and the odds of this person being on a bluff are relatively high. There's a decent chance this person doesn't have anything, and even if she does have something legitimate, if I limp re-raise, she's got to have a sinking feeling. Even if she's holding something as good as pocket queens, she's not going to like gleefully stack off. So now I found out only this person is interested in the pot, and I think she's going to be on a bluff quite often. Not to mention the fact that I have a hand that's going to play pretty well post flop. If she does call here, I could very often, if I flop any kind of draw, I'm going to play it aggressively, and I'm going to try to represent aces or kings, and I'm going to have semi bluff value to fall back on.